The Ziggury delegation landed expecting treaties, not terror. Their research painted humans as emotional, curious, and slow to anger. They believed politeness was a good sign. It wasn't. By the time Ambassador Koran realized the smiles were a warning, Earth had already locked the hangar doors. "We come in peace," Koran had said, bowing with the full grace of Ziggury tradition. General Elena Bright smiled back and replied, "Of course you do." Behind her, Earth's security team stepped silently into position. "Humans love guests," she continued, "but they really love surprises." Koran didn't realize those were her last friendly words. Humans had survived everything: plagues, wars, economic collapse, global warming. They didn't thrive because of peace, they thrived because of grit. The Ziggury, proud and logical, had assumed diplomacy meant control. "The one who speaks gently is the one who plans deeply," warned an old Earth proverb the Ziggury had ignored. Now they sat across from a species that used small talk as camouflage. During negotiations, the humans offered coffee, snacks, and charming laughter. "When they feed you," whispered one Ziggury guard, "it's already too late." General Bright offered Koran a seat. "Please," she said with that unnerving calm, "make yourself comfortable. We like to know our visitors are relaxed." Koran smiled back. "And we like to know our hosts are sincere." She chuckled. "Oh, we are. Especially when we're angry." As talks went on, the Ziggury offered trade of minerals, technology, and peace pacts. But Earth didn't ask for resources. Earth asked questions. Specific questions. Why are 3 of your ships cloaked beyond Saturn? Why do your translators skip verbs when speaking about conquest? Why did your diplomat flinch when I mentioned trust? Koran began to sweat. "You humans, you seem suspicious." Elena's eyes sparkled. "Suspicious? We prefer prepared." At midnight, Koran tried to leave. The doors didn't open. "Just a precaution," said a smiling aide. "We wouldn't want you getting lost." Outside, defense satellites rotated in silence. The air was still, heavy. "They haven't raised their voices," Koran muttered. "Exactly," replied his advisor. "That's what's terrifying." The Ziggury made one final offer: complete alliance in exchange for joint rule. Elena poured tea. "We already rule ourselves," she said. "And when someone tries to jointly rule humans, we usually write songs about how we took them down." Koran stood up. "You're being unreasonable." Elena nodded. "It's polite to let guests leave with dignity. But it's smarter to make sure they never come back." At 0400, Earth struck first. A hidden signal pulsed from the table, disabling all Ziggury comms. In orbit, human ships uncloaked, dozens of them. Quiet, fast, merciless. "They smiled while planning war," a stunned Ziggury technician cried. "They smiled a lot," someone whispered. As explosions echoed across the sky, the last thing Koran heard was Elena's voice in his earpiece. This wasn't diplomacy. This was theater. The surviving Ziggury never spoke of Earth again. Their logs were sealed, warnings left vague. "Do not mistake silence for weakness," one note read. "Do not mistake kindness for surrender." Humanity returned to its odd, loud, unpredictable self. News stations cracked jokes. Memes bloomed. And somewhere, Elena stood on a balcony, watching stars vanish one by one.